Hi guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I hope you can. This is so weird. Okay, let me see if I can see. Let me know if you're tuned in. Comment in the box so I can see if anyone's watching. This should be fun. Comment in the box or thumbs up so that I know you're watching. Oh, someone's watching. Hi. Oh, I love your channel and your Instagram, Montel. Hi. Let me see if anyone else is here. This is so weird. Oh, there's some more people. Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Oh, the numbers. Hey, I don't know your name, but baby boo, hi. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for a few more people to get on. Can you guys hear me? I'm sorry about the ridiculous lighting. I'm doing it on my laptop. Okay. I'm so used to watching people's lives and I've never done. Where are you now? And yes, I can hear you. I'm in London. I'm home with my family in Chelsea, West London. Where are you? I don't even know where I'm supposed to be looking. Okay, so we've got some people in. I'm just going to start in like a minute so that a few more people can join and then we'll get the video or the live started. Are you coming back to Ho Chi Minh City? Yes, I am coming back to Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah, we can hear you. Look great. Thank you. Thank you. This is kind of overwhelming, but I've got to get used to it. I'm trying my best to interact more with you guys because I just haven't been doing that. In NC, I watched all of your videos on Vietnam. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you. Where is NC? I'm really ignorant. Okay, we got some more people coming in. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in on this Sunday afternoon or morning. I don't know where you are. Yeah. Oh, there's quite a few people. This is so cool. So what have you guys been up to? How was your Christmas? Do you celebrate Christmas? It's in... Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. Josh was helping me out. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's in America. Well, you know I'm on now, Josh. Thanks for helping me. I made it. Okay, I'm going to get started. Yeah, so I just wanted to do this quick live and give you guys a little bit of information, speak to you guys a little bit more and interact about basically 2018 and 2019. Josh, what are you saying? Oh, yeah, I know. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what happened this year, what happened last year, because as you guys know, I'm not the most consistent on YouTube, but all of that is really going to change. And that's why I'm starting with this live before the year ends. So 2018 has been eye-opening in a positive way. Yeah, I've traveled, I've met new people, I learned so much. Obviously, I was in Vietnam for the past 2 years I've been in Vietnam, but 2018 has just been crazy. I feel like it was one of those years where I weren't worried about anything, which is really weird because usually I'm usually maybe towards the end of the year, you know, when you just get those worries about, oh, what's going to happen next year or what am I going to be doing? And you always want to have something set in stone, but you don't really have anything set in stone. But this is the first year I can say of my life that I actually know where things are going. Hi, Abigail. Oh, you follow me on Instagram as well. Hi, I remember you. And yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what I'll be doing next year. And obviously I'll do a live Q&A because I know some of you have some questions that you probably want me to answer. So let me just let you know what I've been up to this year. This year, what happened? At the beginning of the year, I came home. So this is actually my second time being in England. The first time I was here March, and I surprised my mum for her birthday, which was amazing. That was really nice. And it was so needed because the year before was, I would say, a bad year for me, maybe towards the end of 2017. So coming home was just, it was much needed. I was here for a few months. And then when I went back, I literally felt like that's when my whole year started, when I went back to Vietnam, the second time, I guess. I literally felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulder. And then I realized that I was actually homesick. So when I went back to Vietnam, I found a new job straight away. I found a new apartment, and I was just like relieved. I was just relieved. It was so good. Before, I was working at my current job, I guess, or I don't even know. I'll tell you guys about that after. I basically was teaching children, and it was nothing to do with the children. I guess it was just where I was working, and I really, really hated it. I know I keep saying that I'm going to do that video for you guys, but I really am. Thank you. Thanks, Josh. I really am going to do that video for you guys soon, but I want to do it with Hannah. I really hated working at that Korean school. I'll give you a little hint. Teaching the children there. It was an international school, and I just really hated it. So when I went back to Vietnam, literally, I don't even know, I think it was the same day that I arrived, I got a job teaching adults, and that job was, or is, I don't know if I've quit yet. This is kind of bad me saying it like this, but anyway, so teaching adults was just, or has been amazing. The students that I have, I don't know if some of them are going to tune in today, but it's just a different experience. Some of them are lecturers, scientists, interior designers, and it's just nice because even though obviously I'm teaching them English, I learned so much from them, and it was just a complete different experience compared to my first year in Vietnam. And I'm really close friends with a lot of them. I went to some of their houses, they came over to mine, helped me cook Vietnamese food. It was just really nice. Anyway, so that was done. So I got a new job, and then after that I started traveling. And one of the things I want to say before I forget is that I really want to inspire you guys to travel solo, because Korea is one of the places that was at the top of my list. I don't actually know why, but I really, really, really always wanted to go to South Korea. And I guess that's where my whole Asia journey started, me wanting to go there. And I was supposed to go there 3 times. The first time, a friend let me down. The second time, a friend let me down last minute, and then the third time I ended up going. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 times, but yeah. So on the second or third time, I guess I went alone, and I don't even know why I was really dependent on people. It's actually Josh. Wait, I'll answer your question in a second. It was actually Josh that encouraged me to just go alone. And I was always like, oh no, I don't want to go alone. It's much more fun to travel with people. I'm from a big family, so I'm used to like being around people and just like noise. My nieces and nephews are actually in the living room. I've locked them up so that they don't make too much noise on me now. But yeah, so I just wanted to encourage you guys to just go and just do it. Like, don't wait on people, because honestly, Korea was the best trip I've ever been on, and I've traveled a lot. So yeah, don't wait for anyone. It's just not even worth it. If it just seems like someone's taken too long to book a holiday, if you've got your money ready, you've done your research, just go. Even though I moved to Vietnam on my own without knowing anyone, I kind of formed a massive family, or like connections with people. So it was a little bit different to just travel alone, but I had so much fun on that holiday. I explored. I spoke to people. I got lost every single day. The language, I didn't even know a word of Korean. The characters and everything were confusing as hell. But every single time I got lost, I was so happy I got lost, because I found so much. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I want to answer some questions. So Tyrone the God said, are the Groupon TEFL classes accepted where you were in Vietnam? So I don't know how to answer this question. Basically, it kind of just depends on which school you submit it to. I kind of feel like I can't give you a straight answer because some people do online courses, some people do in-class courses, and it just depends on where you apply, to be honest. You can try it out, and then if it doesn't work, I guess you can do an in-class one when you get to Vietnam. But I think it should be fine, to be honest. Yeah. Does anyone else have any other questions? Ooh. So what have you guys been up to, and what have you guys got planned for New Year's, and where are you? Is it possible to get a teaching job in Vietnam without a bachelor's degree? It is. I don't have a degree. I didn't have a degree. Josh, also, sorry to draw you out. He didn't have a degree either, and we've both been working. He's been working there for, I think, just over a year, and I've been working in Vietnam for 2 years. Are you going back to Vietnam? Yes, I am going back to Vietnam. Because I'm indecisive.com, I don't know how long I'll be home for. I was planning to go back at the end of, midway through January, but right now I'm just like, I want to stay a bit longer. I don't know, but I'm definitely going back to Vietnam. What made you decide to move there? I'm extremely spontaneous. Yeah, I'm very, very spontaneous. I saw some videos on YouTube. I live on YouTube. I love watching travel videos, and one day this video came up by this guy talking about teaching. He was talking about teaching in South Korea. I guess that's where the whole South Korea thing came from. And then I just started doing research, but then I realized that you need a degree to work in Korea. Obviously not everywhere, but you won't get a decent job without a degree. So then Vietnam came up, and I realized that I'd be able to find a job there. So yeah, that's how the whole Vietnam thing came up. And it was crazy because I saw the videos. I was up for like maybe 2 or 3 months, just nonstop doing research. And then I quit my job and I left. Yeah, I didn't even give people that much notice. I had my leave and due, and then I was gone the week after because I'm spontaneous.com. Would you say it's okay for a married couple to go? Yeah, definitely. I know a few couples that are in Vietnam. They're doing very well. It's a lot cheaper for you to live out there. So imagine it's very cheap already, but if you're a couple, you'll save a lot of money, a lot of money. So I would definitely say it's okay to go out there as a married couple. Ooh, this is so cool, guys. Would you live in Thailand? I've been to Thailand like 5 times now, as crazy as that sounds. And no, not really, just because of the wages. Yeah, that's it. I was trying to think, what is it? Thailand's a beautiful country. The food is delicious. The people are really nice. They speak English, but the wages aren't that great. Yeah, so for me, no. I'm sure, by the way, guys, teaching is not the only thing you can do in Asia, but obviously that's the only thing I kind of know about at the moment. So yeah, I wouldn't live there because I wouldn't be able to find a job that pays me enough, even though it is also super cheap. Yeah. Let me see what I got in my notes. Let me see. Oh yeah, that just reminds me. Oh God, you got a lot of questions. I like it. Oh, what else can we do? Can we be personal trainers? You can, I guess, be a personal trainer. Wait, are you talking about in Vietnam or Thailand? I don't know. I don't know anything about Thailand, so I'm sorry, I can't really give much information on that. But in Vietnam, I guess you could be a personal trainer, but it would probably be best to do it like your own little business within the expat community, because if you were to teach, oh, my earrings are glistening. Sorry, I just got so distracted. Yeah, it would probably be best to, I I don't know, work with expats because of the language barrier. And maybe there would be some Vietnamese people that want to improve their English. So that would be a great way for you. So I guess that is a good idea, actually. But yeah, it might take some time to get set up. But I encourage everyone to just go out there and do exactly anything you want, to be honest. And it's possible. Nothing to do with teaching, but how does one eat healthy here? I always eat Jollibee. I want to get healthy again. Well, you're asking the wrong person because I'm not exactly healthy. But I remember you commenting on my last YouTube video, I think, and you just need to try some Vietnamese food. You keep eating unhealthy food. I'm not exactly a healthy person, but yeah, you can't eat that all the time. Is it safe out there, and have you looked into the cost of real estate in the area you lived in Vietnam? Is it safe? I mean, nothing happened to me while I was there, but I don't know. People get pickpocketed a lot, pickpocketed or like bags snatched and stuff. But anything other than that, I haven't really seen happen. But yeah, when you go out, you've got to hold your phone quite close to you, hold your bag. The best thing to do actually is to have one of those, you know, those side bags, but one with kind of a thick strap, not like a really skinny strap. Otherwise, yeah, I've seen someone's bag get snatched right in front of me. She was actually a Vietnamese lady on her bike, and then it turned into a bike chase. Yeah, that was kind of scary. But yeah, I don't know. I guess the capital, Hanoi, is probably safer than Ho Chi Minh. I don't know. It depends on your perspective. Oh, and real estate, no, I haven't looked into it. I don't know what the laws are for owning things as a foreigner. You need to look into that, sorry. I got you. I'll be certified soon. Oh, okay. Well, work on that. You can do it. How do you find apartments? 17 minutes already. Finding apartments is not that difficult, actually. You can go on Facebook. There's so many groups with agents posting all the time. You literally just need to search apartments in Ho Chi Minh City, apartments in Hanoi. Obviously, there's other places to live in Vietnam, so you can just search on Facebook. And once you find one agent, they usually kind of all show you the same things, but you can choose a few different agents, and then just if you have a few days spare, literally just ask them to show you a few apartments, and then you can just go around and they'll take you around. But don't pick one like straight away. Think about it and then come back, because you might find something better. Yeah. What was your initial setup cost when moving to Vietnam? Oh, good question. So my number has changed like so many times. The figure that I give people. Sometimes I tell people that I'm just going to say this. So I'm going to work in pounds because I'm British. I would say you need to have at least £3,000 to move out to Vietnam or anywhere in the world, just for security, because you don't know when you're going to start working. You'll probably receive your first paycheck after a month. There may be emergency costs. When you find an apartment, you're going to have to pay 1 month's rent, 1 month's deposit. And even though everything is so cheap, you just definitely need to have that security in your bank account, just in case of anything. You'll have to sort out visas, maybe documents. Just little things that add up. So there's no point being broke. Like, so many people have been really broke in the first couple of months because they didn't they just moved, and I don't think that's a good idea. So yeah, I would say at least £3,000. Foreigners can buy apartments only, no houses. Oh, you're Vietnamese. Thank you for that. I didn't know that. What do you want? I'm busy. If it's from Earth, good. It's not. What? Who is that? Me. Khadija, I'm busy. If it's from Earth, good. If it's not, straight away, cut the white sugars. Yeah. Oh my gosh, guys. What? Oh, Josh, stop texting me because How do you send money home? As in, which bank allows international transfers? Vietcom apparently doesn't. Okay, this is a really good question because, oh gosh, it's so technical when it comes to money. And by the way, guys, let me just let you guys know, I don't know everything. Like, I really don't know everything. I'm just working on my experiences and yeah. So when it comes to banking, if you do not have a degree, you can't get a work permit, which means most likely you won't be able to get a bank account. Well, you can get a bank account, but it's just really difficult. This is where it becomes technical. It just really depends on your luck, because in the beginning, when I used to go to the bank, I wanted to open up a bank account. They was like, yeah, you can open up a bank account. But then Vietcom, Josh, wait. In the beginning, when I tried to open up a bank, they would say, yeah, oh yeah, by the way, if you don't have a degree, it most likely will mean that you get paid in cash. And paying cash into a Vietnamese account as a foreigner can be really difficult. And it really does depend on your luck, because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Vietcom, as Josh said, does allow you to transfer back home, but it really just depends on your luck. So what most people do is they go abroad, somewhere really local, and they send money through Western Union. In the beginning, that's what I used to do. It was really long and really annoying, but I would go to a nearby country. But I would do this during my visa run. And basically, for example, Malaysia, and then I'll just send all my money to my sister or someone else in Western Union, and then they put it into my UK bank account. But I've never tried it, to be honest. But Josh, I know Josh has, I keep saying his name because he's watching, but he has sent money back home and he doesn't have a degree or a work permit. So yeah, I guess some banks allow you to do it, some don't. Cash App or Bitcoin? I don't know anything about Bitcoin or even Cash App, but it seems like Tyrone the God knows. You can use black market to transfer home. Yeah, you can do that too. There are some black market services that allow you to do that, but you can't trust everyone. And yeah, it just really depends. Yeah, anyway, so I'll be answering your questions as I chat. No problem. Also look into MCT oil to help your body go into fat burning mode. Oh, I need that. Thanks, Tyrone. I need that too. What are my odds of getting a job teaching in Vietnam? I have a DUI in the United States from over a year ago, and 2, I have real world teaching experience in US state credentials. Sorry, I just got distracted because my nephew he just joined the live. What are your odds of getting a teaching job? So some schools don't actually require a CRB. I don't know what you guys call it in America. So, you know, the criminal checks, some schools don't ask for that, but some of them do. And I don't know if a DUI, I'm going to be a little bit unhelpful on this one. Okay, bye. I hope you have a good day. Yeah, so I don't know really what, it really depends, because as long as it's not too bad, I guess it won't really matter. But if you try to apply to like an international school or one of the higher, the bigger schools, maybe they might not accept it. I don't think it's that serious, but I'm not an employer. But I think you should still get a criminal check done just in case, and then just try your luck with all of the schools. Did you spend any time in District 7? I'm really considering it, as it seems you get more for your rent. Yeah, I've been to District 7 a few times. The only thing is I think it's quite far. Not only is it far, I think it's really nice. District 7 is really nice, but for me it's quite far out, and the rent over there is really cheap and the apartments are quite big. You do get your money's worth, but I just personally wasn't a fan of District 7. But I know people that live there and love it, so Yeah, there's a big Korean community over there, and there's a really nice shopping center. Yeah, it's nice. But if maybe you're looking for something that's kind of low key, quiet, and spacious, District 7 is definitely the place for you. And I think you can probably find a job there if you need to, but it's not for me. Also, I think District 7 floods because I had training there once and no, I weren't feeling it. Yeah, okay, so let me just let you guys know what will be happening in the new year with me because I have been rambling.com. So next year, oh, YouTube, why are you sending me emails? Sorry. Next year, I will be living or moving to Hanoi. So I'm so excited about that. I mentioned it in my previous video, but I said I wasn't sure. Now I'm definitely sure, you guys. I'm going to be moving to the capital, which is Hanoi. And yeah, the main reason why I'm moving is not because I dislike Ho Chi Minh City. I absolutely love Ho Chi Minh City. And I think I actually prefer it, but I can't take the heat anymore. So 2 years in Ho Chi Minh City, and yeah, now I'm moving to the capital. So I'm super excited to see what will happen there. How many hours do you work a week? Is it difficult to work 25 hours a week? So I actually used to work 25, just before I left, I used to work 25 hours a week, which is considered full time. But I was working sometimes 25 hours to 28 hours a week. And I'm not going to lie, I found it difficult. This was by choice, by the way. Yeah, this was definitely by choice because I wanted to save up a lot of money, which I did. Yeah, it was intense. Sometimes I'd be really, really tired. I barely saw my friends. Me and Josh is another one that works like a crazy man. Yeah, we barely saw each other during the week. Yeah, it was quite difficult. But you can work less than 25 hours a week and still make a lot of money. So you don't have to work 25 hours a week. What are your top 5 travel destinations that you've been to? Destinations. South Korea, Morocco, sugar. South Korea, Morocco, Vietnam has to be in there, even though next year I'm going to be traveling Vietnam a lot more. Sierra Leone, which is my home country, my mother and my father's country, and one more, Abu Dhabi isn't a country, but you guys know what I mean. I preferred Abu Dhabi to Dubai. Yeah. Someone said snow. Charles, what do you mean snow? It's not snowing in London, so yeah. Where do you buy your groceries? Where do y'all? Sorry. No, normal supermarkets, not 7-Eleven. Oh, Hanoi gets snow. Yeah, I don't mind that. I'm from England. It's kind of cold here, so I don't mind that. But I can't lie. Before I came home, I did go to Hanoi, and guys, I was freezing my ass off. Where do you buy your groceries? I buy my groceries either local market or and a big supermarket like Big C, Satra Foods. Well, Satra Foods isn't a big one, but Satra Foods, Co-op Mart, and yeah, so a mixture of both. I don't shop for groceries at 7-Eleven or anything like that. Yeah, I prefer to get fresh stuff when I am cooking. Okay, so let me look at my notes quickly and then I don't want to keep you guys on here for too long. Oh yeah, so I wanted to tell you guys that my channel is going to be changing just a little bit because I feel like it's based too much on teaching and it's kind of, stop emailing me. Yeah, so it's kind of the whole teaching thing has kind of taken over my whole YouTube channel and I don't want it to be focused on only that. The reason why I started my channel is to share my experiences, and obviously most of it has been about teaching, but I feel like I need to expand that. So from next year, I'm going to be doing videos on just basically everything, how I'm feeling, motivation, travel ideas, travel vlogs. I'm going to be doing a lot more vlogs. My weight loss journey, because you guys know I've started it a long time ago, but I'm still on this journey. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm going to be doing travel stuff, fashion stuff. Like I want to do hauls and shopping for clothes in Asia for a plus size person. It's weird because in England, I don't know if I'd be considered plus size, but yeah, in Vietnam, definitely way over plus size, obese size. Just, yeah, a bunch of different things that I would like to show you guys. Would you say a 4-week in-class certificate is necessary? Would you recommend a Ninja teacher? I'm thinking about flying out for a February course, but don't want to waste my money if it's not necessary. So I did the course with Ninja Teacher, and I literally feel like it was worth it. I learned so much from that course, and I met the most amazing people. That's where my Vietnam journey started. So I would definitely recommend it if you've never taught before. If you do have some experience, I guess I wouldn't say you need it. It's not something that anyone needs really, but it really does help. It really does help, and it depends on the kind of person you are. If you feel like you need a little bit of guidance and setting up, in a new country, then it will help you. But I'm not saying that it's something that you need. If you are interested in signing up, then I have a link down below that I will be putting up for you guys, and you can just send me some questions and I can answer them for you further in detail. But it's not something that you definitely need. But yeah, I really enjoyed it and I would recommend it. That's cray. 40 hours in full time is 40. Yeah. Here it's same in England as well. 40 hours, 40 to 60 hours is full time in England. But it's crazy because even though teaching isn't difficult and 25 hours isn't considered long, if you're working 25 hours a week in Ho Chi Minh City in the heat teaching, it can become really tiring. And yeah, it's what? Do you Dave? Do you mean save? Do you Dave? What's that? Alan, what's that? Alan, what's do you Dave? Anyway, yeah, teaching full-time can become really exhausting. And even though most places you do kind of set up your own schedule, it depends on the school that you work for. But yeah. Okay, Alan don't want to talk no more. Oh, okay. Would love to see the travel vlogs, but look into what the health. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch that, but I didn't want to be I'm kind of one of those people that don't like following the hype, if that makes sense. Even though I did the other day when I watched Bird Box, but I prefer to do things when I'm ready instead of, I didn't want to watch it and then start eating crazy stuff right after. Like that doesn't make sense to me. But I think I am ready to eat better. I'm not going to be vegan. Sorry, Josh. I don't think it's ever happening, but I would like to eat better. Do you know any non-Vietnamese with school-aged kids there? I understand the international schools are super expensive. Oh, I think there are a couple expats over. Well, no, I mean that I know personally. There are some expats over there with children. I don't know where exactly they attend, but international schools are very expensive because they are really good. But yeah, I'm not sure. Sorry, I don't know where they school, but they definitely do. There definitely are families out there. How much did you spend on jabs? I'm from England, and most of the jabs I got were free on the NHS, which I'm really grateful for. While I was in, oh my God, who said who's that behind you? I will scream right now. You are evil. What the hell? There's no one behind me. Don't do that. Oh my God, I feel a bit weird now. Yeah, so I realized when I came back this time that we take the NHS for granted, and maybe it's just there's a mirror there, so maybe it's like my reflection or something. Don't scare me, please. Please advice of this, which is oh, um, preferred age to teach abroad. I wouldn't say there's a preference. I mean, I've seen really young teachers and I've seen teachers that are older than me, probably my mum's age or older than that. It really doesn't matter. If you're a good teacher, you're a good teacher. And if you go for an interview and a demonstration and they like you, then you will get the job. I wouldn't say there's a preference. Europeans usually settle in District 2. Yeah, that is true. I lived in District 2 for 6 months, but I didn't like it because I felt like I was living in Europe. So that's the reason why I moved. But I would say for someone who maybe is just moving to Vietnam, that is a good way to ease your way in. So yeah, that is a good Montel, I'm not even joking. I wanted to get up and scream because I'm the most jumpiest person ever, but no. Oh gosh. Please wait. I don't even know who did. I feel like blocking you because that's not funny. Hi everyone. Oh no, I read that already. Hi, Uvu. I'm gonna give you a nickname because I don't want to mispronounce your name. Yeah, if you guys didn't know already, I'm literally the jumpiest person ever. So yeah, don't do that. I can't believe I've been on here for 36 minutes already. That is so crazy. So anyway, if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm going to let you guys know a little bit more about what I'll be doing next year. So I'll definitely be moving to Hanoi early on in the year. I've got some exciting travel plans coming up. I'll be going to Sri Lanka end of March. I'm so excited about Sri Lanka because I just feel like it's been one of those places that's been on my... Oh, stop it. Oh, it's not moving. That's my niece's cot. It's my niece's cot. Maybe there's something in there. So, oh gosh, stop it. Who is this person that keeps saying these things? There's nothing behind me, and it's maybe I'm moving the bed, and yeah, there's like a towel or something in the cot. Oh my god. Anyway, so you made me forget what I was saying. I'll be moving to Hanoi and I'm starting my own business. So basically, Josh and I are going to be starting a business, and we have been teaching for what I would say a long time. What I've been teaching for a long time, and I feel like since I started or moved to Vietnam, I've been giving people a lot of advice, a lot of guidance, and we are starting a business basically where we actually help people get set up in Vietnam. So I will give you guys some more ideas, some more insight in this in another video where it's not live and I can actually speak and think about what I'm saying. But I'm really excited about it because we're going to be able to do so much. And sometimes when people ask me the same questions over and over again, and it's really difficult, so I feel like this new business idea will be amazing. Oh, my friend just messaged me saying he's on his way to Thailand. Must be nice. Yeah, so we're going to be giving people a lot of insight, how to get set up, what you need to bring with you, just all the things that maybe isn't really readily available. And I know it definitely wasn't available when I moved to Vietnam. So I'm really excited about that. I'm going to give you guys a lot more detail soon. Okay, no, you guys are taking the mic now. There's no one behind me. There's no one behind me, okay? There is no one behind me. Oh, thank you, Charles. How much do you save per month? What are your monthly living expenses? Thanks for answering all the questions. You're welcome. Yeah, you guys should ask Josh about how much he spends a month. So I would say I make around, I don't know an exact amount. I should, but I will do next year because I'm working on that too. I would say I make around $2,000 a month. My rent was 500, and I would say I spent maybe 150 max on little things. And this isn't including travel, by the way. So I'm not going to sit here and do maths, guys. I saved the rest of it because I have plans for next year. Oh my gosh, what is going on in these comments? You should come to St. Lucia first. I'm back home now. Oh, are you? I would love to visit St. Lucia. Oh my goodness. That sounds amazing. Are you staying in St. Lucia, or are you coming back or going back to Vietnam? What's your postcode? Do you want to send me some chicken? What? Direct contacts to jobs. Yeah, so thanks, Josh. We'll be giving you guys so much information, direct contacts, like he says, to jobs, apartments, city tours, visa contacts, and a lot more. Oh, goodness. I'm really spooked out now. This is not funny. Oh, he said, sorry, typo. What? How can that be a typo? What is your postcode? Oh, okay. I meant, what is your business? Yeah, Josh is on Instagram. I will put his information down below, or maybe he'll put it in for himself. Yeah, so it's basically going to be a service where we help people set up in Vietnam. And obviously, once again, I'm not going to limit myself on just Vietnam, but initially that's where we plan on starting out, because that's where we have our experience. So yeah, helping people get set up, what they need to bring with them, what they need to do when they arrive, contacts, and just making it a little bit easier for expats that choose to move to Vietnam. Thank you, Mr. Cow Chicken. I love your name because I love chicken. Do you like my profile picture? Okay, this is getting a little bit out of hand. So, yeah, if you guys don't have any more questions, I might just end the live here. I'll do like 2 more minutes and then we will end. I hope this was informative, guys, and I hope you guys also have a really good new year. 2019 is coming. What are your goals? Have you set any goals for yourself? What do you see yourself doing, or just what do you see yourself like having achieved by this time next year? That weren't even English, but you know what I mean. By this time next year, what would you have liked to achieve? Because I've got so many. I think this is the first time I've actually sat down and really thought about what I want in a year's time. Like, thought about how much money I'd like to save, all the places I'd like to visit. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys where the places that I will be visiting next year. So I've got 3 major places that I'll be going to. In April, I'll be going to Sri Lanka. In July, I'll be going to America. So my birthday is July 15th, yeah. And my aunt's wedding is on the 20th of July. So I decided to just combine the 2 together, and I'll be going to New York for my birthday, fingers crossed, by God's grace. And then the wedding will be in Maryland. So that will be exciting. And then in December, I'll be going to Sierra Leone in West Africa, my parents' country. But in between, I know I'm very, very spontaneous. So I will be traveling Vietnam. I'll be back in Vietnam definitely by February. So yeah, in between those big 3 trips, I'll be traveling around. Yeah, I worked really, really hard at the end of this year so that all of this can be possible, and it's not going to stop next year. I'm so glad I made it. I love watching and it's so fun. But after doing so much talking and instructing, socially drained. How do you recharge and keep your... Bria, it's hard. It's really, really, really hard. Teaching is not easy. Yeah, I guess you go through you go through your stages. Some days you're just exhausted and you're just over it, and then other days you walk into work in a bad mood. Not really a bad mood, but you're just a bit down and you just want to give everything up, and then you just feel you just feel better. Sometimes the students just lift you up. And also I feel like having time to yourself, before I didn't really know this, but having days to yourself, like treating yourself by going to the spa, going swimming, doing something that you're really interested in really does help. And for me, the days where I would make videos, after that, I would feel a lot better, because I don't know, one of the main reasons why I'm not actually that consistent on YouTube is because I was working so much. But whenever I would make a video, literally for the whole week, I would be recharged. How's the private tutoring market? Private. Oh, thank you, Mr. Cow Chicken. Private tutoring is good. I used to private tutor on Sundays. So can you imagine? I had a job and then I was also doing privates on Sundays with kids. It was so cool. You can charge whatever you want. I guess the agreement's between you and the person, and most of the time you get paid in cash, which is nice. So I used to use the money that I made from my privates as like petty cash, and then save as much as I could. But yeah, back to your question, Bria. It can be really, really exhausting. It can be really exhausting, but you really do have to make it work. And also, I love traveling, so going on a little break would definitely help me, and I'll feel better going back. And it never really was the students that actually made me feel exhausted. I just think it was the scheduling and the heat and everything. So they did make me feel better sometimes. Average hourly rate. I would say I was charging $22 an hour. Some people charge more, some people charge less. It depends on how many students you have, their level, and so many different things. But if you're starting out, I would say go a bit lower and then get higher. Yeah, you're welcome. Does anyone have any more questions? I'm kind of running out of things to say. I can't believe this is 46 minutes. Yeah, this is quite cool though. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me think. Where is that guy? I wanted to ask him a question. I don't remember your name. Is there anyone on here that is Vietnamese that can suggest some places to go for Tet holiday? Because I'm kind of finding it a little bit difficult, because basically, for those of you that don't know, Tet holiday is the Vietnamese New Year. Like it's basically like the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year, and people are usually off. Sorry, the locals are usually off for like a week or two. I can't really remember. And everyone usually goes back to their hometown. So last year I went to Phu Quoc Island in Vietnam with Josh, Matthew, and Vanessa. And this year I feel like we're probably going to end up doing the same thing. Yeah, we're probably going to be doing the same thing, but I would like to go somewhere else. I just don't know how crowded it would be. Oh, and by the way, prices in February are so expensive to travel outside of Vietnam or anywhere. So I'm kind of battling between, should I stay home or should I go back? I don't know. Let me know. Has your family and friends opinions about traveling? Huh? Oh, oh, you mean changed? Yeah. Definitely my little sister, she's 20, how old is she? 23, 24. She definitely wants to travel more. My mom and my sisters, they're older and African and they just want to travel back home. So not really. My aunts on the other hand, they do want to visit, which is really cool. I'm trying to get my mom to come and visit. It's not that she doesn't want to come, but she'd rather spend her money and go back home, if that makes sense. So not really, but they understand. They get what I'm doing and they support me, and they're always like, oh, where are you now, and all of that. So they just like watching my videos. They're actually watching this live in the living room. They're so weird. Hello from Houston, Texas. Hi, Rhonda. This is gonna be so weird, but I said Rhonda and not Rhonda. Hi. Yeah, so what are you guys doing for New Year's? I think I'm going to be going church because this is terrible. I haven't been in 2 years. This is really bad. There are churches in Vietnam, but I haven't been. And for those of you that don't know, I'm kind of weird when it comes to religion because my family are Muslim, but my sister is Christian and I go to church with her because I believe in God and I receive it anyhow. But yeah, I do go to church and I feel like this year I might actually go to church. So that's probably what I'm doing for New Year's. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to end this live here because I have nothing more to say unless you guys have any more questions. And I've been rambling like a chicken. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I think I'm going to make this a more regular thing so I can interact with you guys a lot more. My next step is to conquer Instagram Live. Like I don't know what it is, but it's kind of weird for me. So I'm going to try and do that. Not yet, maybe in the new year. But I will do that for you guys soon. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at ZINA TARA, double A at the end. And yeah, I will see you guys again soon. I'll be posting a video in a few days, maybe on the 1st or the 2nd, of my highlights of 2018. I'm really excited to film that for you guys. Well, I've already filmed it, sorry. I'm excited to edit it. So yeah, 2019 is me being more consistent. That's my year. Like, I'm saying that. I need to be more consistent. But yeah, I need to go because I need to let those kids out of their cage. Okay, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching.